Good evening and welcome to the Fulhamish fan cams. Just before we get into it, because of the weather yesterday, it was very difficult to get sufficient interviews. What we managed to do is get two interviews, one from Fulham's side and one from a West Ham point of view as well. Yeah, the whole stadium had kind of rushed out. Obviously it was raining and the weather was awful. No one really wanted to stick around. It was freezing. It wasn't me having another tantrum after Manchester United. Anyway, let's get into the interviews.
Joe, that first half we had about 10 shots, didn't score. You had two, did score twice. What's going on, man? And well done for the win anyway.
Yeah, thank you, mate. Well, what it is that Kamara chance, right? I think it was Kamara, that 1-on-1, weren't it? If he scores that, it's a different game. But I feel like Fulham were wasteful with their chances and their possession, and I feel like we was the opposite. We had plenty of chances, I think, and I feel like what we done is we took our chances, and I mean, it's a good victory for us.
Second half was a kind of a non-event. Nothing really happened. The game was kind of finished, and obviously we're attacking the Hammersmith end first half, so that's where you really get your kicks from. But the second half was just rubbish.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't see much from Fulham in that second half, really. I mean, there was that one moment, I think it was your right back got in behind and then he put a ball across. Other than that, I ain't seen Fulham really create much in that second half, although neither did we. I mean, it's one of those games, it's pissing down with rain, it's freezing cold. But, I mean, it's about taking your chances, and Snodgrass and Antonio done that, and I don't think that Fulham did that. So, I mean, that's why we got the victory. But, I reckon yous will be all right. I think you're going to stay up. I feel like...
Really? I mean, really?
No, genuinely. No, really I do, because I feel like there's quality there. Definitely some quality there from Fulham. And I feel like, at points, you really tested us. Honestly, I feel like it's one of those. It's one of those. There's teams around you. I feel like there's definitely 3 teams worse than you in this league. I feel like Cardiff are worse than you. I feel like Newcastle are worse than you. I feel like Huddersfield are worse than you. And I feel like, I mean, we've got 19 more games, and Yeah,
but I've heard fans say this week in, week out, that there's 3 teams worse than us. There may be 3 teams worse than us, but we're not putting the ball in the back of the net, and we haven't got enough points. We're not playing well as a team, especially in that second half. We didn't create anything.
Well, you didn't create anything, but I feel like that Balbuena-Diop combo at the back prevented you from creating anything because they are so solid. But there's other defences which you can penetrate and you can score goals against. Look at Southampton, Leicester come here. I mean, you nearly won that game.
Nearly, but didn't.
Well, no, you never won the game, but you will win games. And I like coming here. I miss coming here. First time I come here in fucking ages. I'm allowed to say swear words on this. Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah. But yeah, no, I reckon you'll come good by the end of the season. The quality is there. It's evident. But West Ham, come on, you Irons.
Finally, I know your hands are really cold. I'm really sorry, Dylan. 4 wins on the bounce. You're probably staying up, aren't you?
Well, we're staying up. I mean, but we're trying to get top half, and if we play like that, we will. I'm confident we will.
Another defeat, 2-0 this time to West Ham. I mean, that first half performance was good because we created a lot of chances, but in the end they caught us on the break twice.
Well, we don't take the fucking chances. It's a joke. It really is. Second half we were shit. Seri again. Seri, he's the fucking problem. He really is. He's getting on my nerves now. He keeps giving balls away in the centre half. It's a joke. It really is. I mean, I don't know why you don't sign me up on a 5-game contract and I'll do a better job than him. He obviously doesn't want to be at the club. Why doesn't Ranieri drop him and make him see his sense?
Because he's got quality, that's why.
Yeah, but he has quality, but what is he doing? He's giving away the ball every single time. I don't know what it is. I can't understand it. I don't know if it's the thing to do with Nice or what. He needs to... His head's not in it, I don't think, at the moment.
We were singing Championship, we're on our way. I mean, it's grim. The fans are not happy. You can understand it to a certain extent. It's been just an absolute shambles this season, isn't it?
Well, I'm not happy. You ain't happy. Tom, Dick, and Harry is not happy. Nobody's happy. It's not good. The performances are not great. You can't expect to be a 45-minute team and win a game with that. Abubakar Kamara, he should have buried that chance.
Yeah, he was through on goal after about 7 minutes, and that could have been 1-0. But it's just so frustrating every season, every game.
I'm hearing in the stands the fans going, "Oh, you could just take it round the left of the keeper." When you're in that moment and that position, you don't always think that. So in a way, I do sympathise with the guy, but he should be burying those chances. I do like him. His work rate's very good. Johansson, when he came on, I thought he showed some promise. But yeah, apart from that, I can't really say who else done any good, to be honest. Kearney played well, but nobody was getting on the end of his crosses and passes. So a lot of the balls were being dispossessed, and they were just counter-attacking. And fucking Zabaleta, for Christ's sake, the guy's nearly like 40 years old and he's running down the wing. It's mental. It's ludicrous. It really is.
Long trip up to Newcastle next. I don't think you're coming, but
No, I'm on holiday.
there's going to be a really grim day if we want to get a result there. We've got to get something.
Well, I'll be praying that we do. I mean, a point will do. I mean, that's sad saying that, a point. But
No, it can't be a point. We have got to get 3 points because
I know we've got to get 3 points, but a point is better than nothing away from home. I'm hoping we can do it, but hopefully when I come back off holiday and we're back home to Huddersfield, then Arsenal we'll hopefully pick up something. I'm hoping we pick up 3 points in the next 4 games. That's how.
we're counting on Oldham at home. Oldham at home is where we're going to get it.
It's going to be the win, man. 4-0.
Just before we finish off today, I'm just going to quickly have a quick summary of yesterday's game. I thought we started really well. We created so many chances. Kamara should have scored early on. It's really quite frustrating how well we did play it and yet didn't get the result. West Ham completely caught us on the break twice. Noble's ball basically cut us open. Felipe Anderson got the better of Adoy, and you look at last week and Ashley Young got the better of Adoy, and it seems to be Adoy that seems to be at fault for a lot of what's going on defensively. I will say one thing about the game yesterday and what people were saying after the game. Seri this, Seri that, he's not good enough. He got jeered off the pitch when he was substituted, which I think is stupid. He is our technically best player alongside Tom Kearney in the middle, and people saying that we would be a better team without Seri. That's just ridiculous, because he is basically the one who orchestrates in the middle of the park and gives us the freedom to play, and alongside Kearney, who I thought who was our best player yesterday. So yeah, this Seri thing, he obviously cost a fair few £1 million, and he needs to be in that team, otherwise we're going to go nowhere. And then the second goal, I mean, Chicherish shouldn't be winning that header, like, come on, seriously. And the second half was a non-event, as I said earlier, yesterday. I'm going up to Newcastle on Friday. That's not going to be fun. We're going to go for a night out, and then obviously the game. We'll see you up there for it. Hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe. Come on, Fulham.